Hi, hello. Um, I'm doing it again, I guess. I don't have a cool intro this time. I'm sorry. Um, we're gonna do Stasis Fragments this time. Fragments. Last time we went over the keywords. The reason why you go over the keywords first is because they are integrated into everything else. So if you know the keywords, then you can go through everything else. So, first up, Whisper of Bonds. This one's simple. If you kill anything that is frozen, then you will create a orb of power. It does have a 10-second cooldown, which I don't know, kind of feels like bullshit, but whatever. Still pretty good, as you're just giving yourself free orbs of power. You take that, right? Yeah, that's it actually. Cool. Whisper of Chains. This one has been stated already. It's going to be updated. It will not work as it currently does. Um, what it does now is that if you're standing near anything that is frozen or a stasis crystal, you will have a damage resistance of 40% given to you. Um, this will now make it where every time you get a kill while you have stasis frost armor? Yeah, frost armor. This is brand new stuff, so bear with me. While you have frost armor, then you will be able to create a shard. And shards give you frost armor. So yeah, this one's basically outdated, so don't think about it too much. Conduction. I think these are whispers, by the way, but whatever. Whisper conduction. Stasis shards within 15 meters will come to you. This is really good for obvious reasons. Yeah. All right. Whisper of Durance. So Whisper of Durance, it allows all slow effects to increase their time by around 25%, I believe. Um, Also, certain abilities will increase their duration, mainly the grenade that I'm showing you here, the Dustfield grenade. It will increase its duration by about 25%, which is nice. Yeah, good if you're trying to run this grenade or if you want things to be slowed for longer periods of time, which basically means if you are a Bleak Watcher Warlock or if you are a hunter at all. Cool, so Whisper of Hedrons, this one's going to be harder to like visualize, but if you freeze an opponent, you get a whole bunch of buffs. You get recovery, you get resilience, you get mobility, you get stability, you get aim assist, you get AE, which is just airborne effectiveness. Um, Actually, they nerfed this, um, like almost on inception. This thing was bananas. It was a must-have in every build because it used to give you damage increase. And with the speed at which you could freeze things, that was really fucking good. But now, obviously, that's not the case, which makes this more of a niche option and only really used on warlocks because they freeze things all the time, whereas the other classes have a harder time doing so. Alright, Whisper of Hunger. I'm glad I got a video of this because it's kind of annoying just thinking about how hard it would have been to make a video on this, but Whisper of Hunger, basically it makes your shards, your stasis shards that give you melee energy. It increases the amount of melee energy they give you in the first place, but it decreases your overall strength, which to me doesn't really help it much. It's cool to think that you can just force your melee to be regenerated more, but to also decrease your strength by 20% just kind of feels like, why am I doing this? Um, this one, Whisper of Impetus. For some reason, this one's like really big. Hang on. Try and fix it. Try and fix it. Yep, mid video. I don't care. These videos are shorter, so I don't care anymore. Video, please. Okay, there we go. I don't even think this is the right one. Whatever, dude. So, what Whisper of Impetus does is whenever you hit something with your melee ability. Where's my pause menu? This thing sucks. Anyways, whenever you hit something with your melee ability, it's on like a 10-second cooldown afterward, but it automatically reloads all of your weapons. And it gives you a large amount of handling for a short period of time. People like to use this in damage rotations. So you get like empty your grenade launcher, throw your melee, hit them with your melee, and then you have it fully refilled so you can do it again. Um, yeah, don't really know how I messed up and put the wrong video here, but whatever. It's here now. And cool, we have another one that's kind of small, but we have Whisper of Rhyme. Whisper of Rhyme picking up Stasis Shards give you Stasis Overshield and a small amount of health. Yeah, this was also getting reworked. I don't remember its exact rework. I don't know. I'll probably make a video on how it's going to change, or a updated video on how Stasis works, or at least the change with Stasis Overguard once Final Shape drops. But yeah, this one's also getting reworked, so don't think about it too much. And here are the additional fragments that I didn't get videos for because it just didn't really make sense for me to do videos on them. So we'll start from the top. We have Whisper of Fissure, shattering enemies or destroying crystals, deals additional damage and increases its range. This is just basically if you're playing Titan or if you have a weapon that is that has headstone. You want this just for more damage, more AoE. It's just nice. Impetus, whenever you... Hey, I already did that one. I don't know why I put that one on there. That's the melee thing. Um, Refraction, whenever you kill enemies that are affected by stasis, you will get your class ability back. This is actually a mistake by me because I thought that this was only if they were slowed, but it's if they're affected by stasis at all, which means that I can probably use this on other classes. This right here will help you make a build with Bellador's Wrath Weavers on Warlock, especially with its adjustments. Look out for a build on that coming up soon. I think that might be pretty good now, actually. Whisper of Rending, primary ammo weapons deal 100% more damage to stasis crystals. This does apply to Fighting Line, Revision Zero, Vexmith class, and their respective alternate fire modes. The thing to note here is just that um, you get more damage against things that are frozen because you actually naturally deal less damage to things that are frozen. I'm not really sure why they went with that, but that's kind of how that works. So this kind of counters that, at least with primary weapons, which will allow you to more easily shatter opponents and stasis crystals. So yeah. Whisper of Shards. This is one of the most important uh, fragments. Basically, whenever you break a stasis crystal, you will give yourself an increase of 500% in base grenade regeneration rate for 6 seconds, up to 11 seconds, if you like back-to-back break stasis crystals. So if you have a glacier grenade, this works well. If you have a headstone um, weapon, then you can break those stasis crystals very quickly. Again, this is useful for ability regeneration. Really, really good for that, obviously. Whisper of Torment. This one's actually getting updated as well, so I don't want to go over it too much, but it will have the same functionality at base, and it will no longer be tied to you being at critical health. But what it does now is that you get grenade energy per receiving damage, and even Bungie said it's underrated. And then if you are at critical health, you will get 10% ability regeneration. They're cutting out the critical. They are splitting the difference, putting you at 7% regeneration when you take damage, period. And this is also, there's also a 1 second cooldown in between grenade regenerations, whatever. But you will get all the way up to 12 if you're taking damage while you have frost armor. Again, a lot of frost armor talk here. It's something I'm gonna have to update later, because they just came out and explained to us what it's gonna be to some degree. So, yeah. So those are all of the stasis fragments, and in the next video we're gonna be going over the grenades. Yeah. Later.